Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Excel. My name's Steve and I'm going to take you through a few great tips that you can use in Microsoft Excel. So first one is going to be how you can use the custom lists to create a list very quickly. So I've typed MON there. Now if I click into the bottom right hand corner, I get a small black cross. Mine's quite large because I've zoomed it up. So there's the days of the week. I've also added a list of people. So if I type my name and get the small black cross in the corner, I can pull that down until it sees my name again. There, Steve, and I can let go of that. And then what I want to do with this is I'll just make a little block because I'm going to do a total and click on all borders and then I'll type total there. Total column, and then I want a total row underneath Janet, like so. Now, if I want to add some text in here, I can just start typing. Let's say I want to go 10, 11, 12, 13, and so on. Little black cross. I'm pulling it over to Sunday, but I'm holding my control key down, and then that will give me an increment of 1. If I want to increment by more than 1, I can go 5, for example, in there, and then 10. So I've created what's called a step value of 5, and then I can pull that over, and you'll see it steps by 5. So wherever you give it as a step, so if I go 1 and 3, and then just highlight those two and pull it over, you'll pick up that step either up or down. Now, if I didn't give it a step value, and if I didn't use my control key and then just pulled it across, it would just be 10, 10, 10 all the way across like that. In Google Sheets, that would automatically go up by 1, but not in Excel. So let's say I want 10 for everything else. I can pull 10 down to Janet, let go, and then as a block, I can pull that across. Now, if I want all of this to be in money, I can highlight all of that, click on the pile of coins and put it into pounds. And if I want quickly to do a sum on this, highlight all of that, including the space, make sure there's no gaps. And then I can use the key command for the sum function, which is Alt and equals. Alt and equals will drop that in, and if you point to the sum function, you get the help coming up there saying Alt equals is the key command for that, and that is the only function that does have a key command, Alt equals for sum. Now, to tidy this up a little bit more, I could highlight that space there and pick a color for the background. Let's go for orange, and I might want a title. So title, I'll just go sales across the top there. And I want that across the top, not just there. So if I highlight across the top, I can use this feature, merge and center, to center that across the top. And maybe I'll pick a different color for that one, a light blue color, say, like so. So you quickly created a spreadsheet with some data in there. Now, in terms of dates, if I put a date in there, the key command for today's date in Excel is control and semicolon. If you don't know where the semicolon is, it's next to the letter L on the keyboard. That will give you today's date. And if I pull that down in line with these, it automatically increments by 1 day, but that doesn't mean that you can have it doing a step value. So if I change that 23rd to the 29th, and then just tick that, I've now got a gap there. Look, if I highlight these two and pull that down, I will pick up that same gap. And if I did it with months or years, it'd do exactly the same. Now, the key command, control semicolon, is a date stamp. Control shift and semicolon is a time stamp. That will give you the computed time. Now, these are different to you typing the functions like equals today. Today is a function which you need an open and close bracket on like that. That will also give you today's date, but that is a movable clock. Tomorrow, that'll say the 23rd. And if you use the now function, you get the date and time equals now. Again, that is the clock, the computer clock. So that will move forward in time like that. So that will, tomorrow, that'll say the 23rd. And if I save this file and open it up again, whatever time it was, it would just show me that. It's not a tick-tock time. That's not going to click over while you're looking at it, although there are some functions you can use or Visual Basic you can use to do that, not by just doing the function by itself. So control semicolon is a stamp, control shift semicolon is a timestamp. The today function is the computer clock. The now function is the computer clock, but with the time. They are movable, they are dynamic, those two. So you've got to decide which ones you want, whether you want a date or time stamp, or do you want a date that's going to move an increment as the clock goes forward. That's the difference. So that's all I want to talk about in this little video, how you can use basic functions to get you a clock, how you can quickly get data into a spreadsheet by using the step value or your control key, and how you can quickly format a spreadsheet. So hopefully this video is of use. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later.